Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to drop the hammer. Good, even start up front, got him side by side down into turn number 1 and 2. Harrison looking around the outside. Thornton's going to take over, captain of the ship. Back behind Ayers, slides into the number 3 spot, trying to get 3 wide. As Harrison comes up, gives a little kick to the keister down into turn number 1 and 2. Trying to hustle Thornton along. He'll try to break away from the field. Murdy caught in that tussle with Ayers back behind, still side by side, all the way back through the field. As Carlos Amata Jr. continues to follow along in the tire tracks of the number 6 car ahead. Murdy's now come down on the inside as Larson slides up to the high side back behind and allows Rodney Sanders to get through in the 20 car. He'll pick up a spot and prop the door open, perhaps for Tyler Nicely and Tyler Peterson. As the Tylers are in a two-step tango back behind out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Working the wheel on it as they hustle through turn number 3 and 4 and onto the front chute. Great 4-car cluster in a battle back behind as now the 12T car steps out of line, goes up to the high side for Dallin Murdy, trying to find some steam to run down one of those top 4 spots as he works 5th on the field. Meanwhile, up front, the 20RT Ricky Thornton Jr. is closed in on the tail of the field. Now he's got himself a conundrum as he has to figure out how to get past the 3-wide battle for not last. Trent Young's back here dabbling around along with the one of Dean Hoffman down on the inside. And Thornton, with no room to roam, now peeks through the middle. The eye of the needle is going to squeeze it through. Coming out turn number 4, gets a lap car between himself and the rest of the field. Trying to stop himself from going a lap down to Thornton. As Jordan Grabowski pulls to the infield. Suspension damage on the back of the number 30 car. One end of the wall over in turn number 2. And the Coltman Farms caution comes out. And I think that's the only thing that was going to allow the field to catch up to Ricky Thornton Jr. Ricky Thornton Jr. set to bring the field to life. They'll try to hang on to him out of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Side by each back behind. That's for my Wisconsin friends up there. As Harrison's got company out of Ayers. Ayers down on the inside, the number 6 car. Looking lows. We'll bring out the caution flag. Unfortunately, Drake Troutman around down here along with the number 14. So Thornton set to bring the field back to life. Finish it off with these 9 laps. Single digits remain in the lap count category. And kind of watching the horde back behind. So we got a 3, maybe a 6-car cluster coming out turn number 2 down the back chute. Bone Larson trying to weasel his way through the field. Looked like he was going to have a charge down in the corner. Peterson eyes up the eye of the needle down into turn number 1 and 2. See him setting his sights on that little gap that lies between the 12T car to the outside of Dallin Murdy and the 15W Alex Williamson down low. He just can't quite fill the void. Ayers is going to follow down on the inside. The bottom group boogie seems to be the place to be, and Dallin Murdy's going to try to showcase the 12T car up on the top shelf and see if he can run off a position, maybe get on the podium. Williamson keeping him company down low. He gets caught up behind Peterson. Peterson checks up the 12T, and now we got a 3-car tussle taking place for what is 5th on the field. Meanwhile, Thornton says, not my problem. He's got himself out in front, coming around here to pick up the white flag for the Hochatown Saloon. Last call. It is the last lap around for Ricky Thornton Jr. The 20RT car going to be the first 2-time winner in modifieds here at Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. As he works it out, turn number 4, the checkered flag will go up, and Ricky Thornton Jr. picks up the win. Second's going to be Mike Harrison. Carlos Amata Jr. rounds out the 3 podium positions.